lot of faith promise giving, or those gifts where it's a matter of prayer, and even though financially times might be tough, God is leading people to give and to participate and to be a part of the story at Positive Life Radio, to be a part of the story of what God is doing in the lives of so many listeners. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me run down the station by station total. Should we do that? I'll get percentages on the way towards, and let's take a look. The Positive Life Radio netcast is at 54% of the way towards the goal. So in the coming days, if there are netcast listeners that say, oh, I missed out, no, you didn't miss out. You can still be a part of it and really help get towards that goal. Positive Life Radio 104.9 Spokane, Coeur d'Alene at 91% of the way towards the goal.
Really great.
Thank you. Positive Life Radio in Yakima and throughout the Yakima Valley.
Yes, Yakima.
At 78% of the way towards the goal. Thank you. Positive Life Radio 91.3 Tri-Cities Walla Walla and 94.9 in the Lewiston Clarkston Valley at 92% of the way towards the goal. And Positive Life Radio 89.9 Wenatchee, Moses Lake, Leavenworth, Kashmir at 80.3%.
Great job.
Nicely done. Which is fantastic. Very, very grateful. And in almost every single case, the amount of dollars pledged is an increase over last year. So even if it's a little bit short of the goal, it is an increase over last year. And that is, of course, a huge, huge blessing. So before we say a prayer, wanted to give the opportunity to give thanks. And I know Don and Elizabeth want to join me in thanking the listeners. And we've got Leanna. There she is. I was looking for you, and I saw Darren right there, of course. Leanna, manager of Positive Life Radio in Yakima and Wenatchee. Leanna, what are you thinking right now?
Oh, I'm overwhelmed. We got more than last year. It's very touching, and we're very grateful to each and every one of you. So thank you very much for that.
Yes.
And the Wenatchee people, stay indoors.
Yeah, that's especially powerful. I know there are going to be more people, coming on board in Wenatchee once things clear, so to speak, because our attention has been a lot of places other than, calling a radio station this week. Definitely. And Positive Life Radio manager Darren Potzer of 104.9 Spokane, Coeur d'Alene. What do you think?
Wow, that was awesome. What a great event. It's so cool to see year after year how just God moves on people's hearts. They're so faithful, and we have the best listeners, and Positive Life Radio has really grown over the last few years, and it's becoming a powerhouse in the inland Northwest, and it's due to these generous people that are listening right now. Thank you so much. We're touched, and we're just grateful to be a part of God's work. We're humbled by that. Thank you so much.
Wow, very, very cool. Don Godwin from Mornings has a microphone nearby.
Yeah.
Most times.
Must talk when there's a microphone near. Man, you're generous. You're amazing. And you come through, and that's one of the cool characteristics about the people of the Northwest. When there's a need, you've always been so great over the years at stepping up and filling the need, despite stuff that's going on with fires and more fires this year. So thank you so much for sharing your lives with us and allowing us to share ours with you. We appreciate that, and hope you'll continue to pray for Positive Life Radio and allow us to continue filtering your prayer requests out to the rest of the family to pray for you too.
Speaking of filtering, how about a hand for the staff member that has drunk more Water of Life water over the last 3 days than any of the rest of us? Elizabeth Nelson.
I decided just to do it for fun. I thought, if we're sending it out to people, if we're encouraging our listeners to be a part of this special compassion project, I thought, I just have to try that water. And to look in the bucket before it gets filtered, it's kind of like...
That was a little scary.
Am I really drinking this? But when it comes out, it's so crystal clear.
That's
and
good.
It's so delicious.
Yes.
And it reminds me of how God changes our lives. When we allow God inside, it just changes us so completely. And the fact that I have the privilege of working at a radio station that lifts God high every day, and that you make it important to call in during an event like this and to say, I value this. I want this here for people to listen to when they need it, for myself and my family, but especially for those who are at a moment where they could use a little boost in their day, a little uplift. I think, to me, that just speaks volumes about you. So thank you for your generosity of spirit. Thank you for your prayers for the Positive Life Radio listening family. Thank you for the way that you care for others. Thank you for being the hands and heart of Jesus. And thank you for all that you do for those of us who work here, but for the rest of the Positive Life Radio family. I just can't say thank you enough.
Well, yeah, definitely. I wanted to say thank you as well to the people that have driven or flown many, many miles to help us. They are friends of the ministry and have been for a long, long time. Big thank you to Chris, to Jeff, to Todd, and Lauren. Thank